Good morning and welcome to Yankee Jims Bridge here on the North Fork of the American River. I'm Derek Gady, Placer County's Public Works Director. Thank you for all being here to kick off the construction of the Yankee Jims Bridge replacement project with us. And it's fitting to be here today as we continue to celebrate National Public Works Week. I'd like to share a special thank you to our amazing District 5 Board Supervisor Cindy Gustafson for being here today. In addition, I'd like to acknowledge that our Placer County CEO, Daniel Chatney, is here, as well as our Deputy CEO, Shauna Purvines. Next, I'd like to recognize Jack Thompson from Congressman Kiley's office, who is also here with us. And finally, thank you to our many partners who support this project that are here today, and many of them will be announced during the presentation. So a little history on the bridge. The original Yankee Jims Bridge was a wood deck, steel truss toll bridge that was built in 1884 and owned by the Colfax Forest Hill Commercial Company. And in 1906, Placer County purchased the road, the bridge, and the toll buildings for $7,000 in gold coins, and we made it a free public road. However, the bridge collapsed in August of 1930 for unknown reasons, and the county constructed the current Yankee Jims Bridge, as you see behind me, as an emergency repair project. We're excited to start this important safety project, which will cost $55 million to construct. The project consists of preserving the historic 1930 structure and constructing a new 2-lane steel arch suspension bridge just downstream. This requires us to realign the roadway, which will generate a large amount of soil and rock on the Forest Hill side of the river that we're going to use to construct a parking area for the public to use with a new stairway down to the river. This will allow us to preclude parking along the narrow roadway in the future to ensure safe access for emergency services as well as vehicles traveling on the road through the area. The county has been working with community members, local advocacy groups, and multi-state and federal agencies over the last 14 years to deliver this project. The new bridge is funded primarily with federal funding through the Caltrans Highway Bridge Program, with approximately 10% of it being funded locally. Due to the unique nature of this project, which includes the remote and difficult access, the historic and native tribal resources, the sensitive environmental area, and many other engineering and construction challenges, Placer County worked to get legislation passed to be one of the first local agency bridge projects to utilize the construction manager general contractor delivery process. This enabled us to select a contractor early in the design to be part of the design team and who ultimately will construct this project. So we're excited to share that our contractor, Flatiron Dragados West, will be starting this amazing project soon, and it will take about 3 years to complete the project. Now I'd like to invite Supervisor Gustafson to come up and share a few words about the project.
Good morning, everyone. What a beautiful day to be out here in one of the best places in Placer County and the state of California. You can see by the terrain how critically important this investment is for the county. This is a remote area, really spectacular area, but an area that does draw visitors, and we do have impacts and needs for safety in these canyons. The Board of Supervisors of Placer County are deeply committed to reducing wildfire risk and preparing for evacuations and emergency rescues in these areas, and that's why this Yankee Jims Bridge is so critical. We're making strategic investments like this throughout our county, trying to make this community safer for our residents and for visitors to our communities. But we can't do this alone. The magnitude of the cost of this bridge and the investment being made requires us to have federal and state help. And so I really want to thank our Congressman Kevin Kiley. His representative Jack Thompson is here today for the incredible work he did to secure federal funding, and our state representatives, former Senator Brian Dawley, and now his and former Assembly member Megan Dawley, now Senator Megan Dawley, for their help in securing state funds to match those funds. Also, I'd like to take a minute to tell you about our expert panel and those that are here to talk more about the needs for this bridge and this facility. We have CAL FIRE Unit Chief and Placer County Fire Chief Brian Estes. We also have with us Captain Josh Tyndall from our Sheriff's Department, our DPW staff who've stayed with this project for so long, Director Derek Gady and Kevin Ordway, our engineering manager, who are here as well. And then thank you to State Parks, because this does serve a great area of state parks, and Lauren Shoemaker, State Park Superintendent, Captain as well, is here with us. So on behalf of all of us, thank you for being here today. This is such a critical project for our communities to protect them in the future. And Chief Estes will tell you more about that.
Thank you, Supervisor Gustafson. Again, I'm Brian Estes. I'm the CAL FIRE Unit Chief and the Placer County Fire Department Chief. On behalf of the fire services in Placer County, our close partners, our close partnership with the Placer County Sheriff's Office and State Parks, I wanted to talk briefly about, some of the critical nature of both evacuations and access for emergency equipment in this area. The forks of the American River, the Middle and the North Fork, represent some of the most highly traveled and recreated river canyons in Northern California. And we experience, with our partners with the Sheriff's Office, we experience a much higher rate of technical and water rescues that we experience, through the spring and summer months. Our rescue team averages about 90 to 100 in-water and technical rescues per year, working closely with the Sheriff's Office and their aviation program. In addition to that, as you can see from the topography we have here, we have some of the highest fire threats for damaging wildfires anywhere in Northern California represented out of these river canyons. Specifically here in the Middle and the North Fork, we have a large fire history dating back well over 70 and 80 years. And one of the things that's so critical about access across the rivers is not only access for emergency equipment, but evacuating people, which is so critical in the role of our Sheriff's Office and the unified command decision making that we see on almost a daily basis here in Placer County. So I cannot be more thankful to the leadership from Supervisor Gustafson, the Placer County Board of Supervisors, our executive staff, and as well as our state and federal leaders, Congressman Kiley and his staff, for just making sure that public safety, access, and the safety and evacuation of our public during major emergencies is paramount in their priorities. So thank you very much. With that, I'll turn it back over to Derek or Supervisor Gustafson.